Let's look at where you might be setting limitations, restrictions even, on what you want in life. To certain people, not everybody is as imaginative as I am. I have a wild, enormous imagination. I've known that about myself ever since I was a child. And I realize that when I talk to certain people, I can see all these possibilities. I call myself an idea generator. I love ideas, and I'm coming up with new ideas all the time. Most of them I never get to do anything on because sadly, there's just not enough time to follow all the ideas. And I really think it would be a super awesome job just to make ideas for businesses. But side point, focus back. I realize not everybody is as skilled and equipped with that kind of imagination or creativity to come up with ideas. And on the other hand, some people, maybe you, are setting limitations. You're saying, oh, well, I got to play smart, or I got to play fair, or that's just not real, right? No, these are just your dreams. They can be whatever you want them to be. So when you look into the future, okay, that hasn't happened yet. So that is a part of dreams, right? You look forward to what you want. Why does it have to be that there are any limitations on saying what's going to come of yourself? What are you going to potentially have, right? Like, why can't we just go there with no limitations? No, it's got to be fair. If I have this, then somebody else can't have that. I mean, we're not stealing from people, but I'm just saying, like, there's enough to go around. You can have things. What about worrying about what other people are going to think if you had that? Are you putting judgments on yourself before you even had it? So then you don't go have it because you're afraid somebody's going to judge you? Right? What else is coming up for you that is holding you back from dreaming fully, openly, without limitations about what could be? What could you start to imagine yourself for? Push your creativity. Expand your imagination by not limiting what is possible. Just go with it. Just free form it, right? No box around yourself. What do you want? Think of something physical maybe. Is there a new vehicle you want? I keep saying it over and over, and I said it so much that my dad actually asked me, hold up, did you sign a lease or a purchase agreement? Like, what's going on here? When I kept talking about my new car, specifically my new Tesla. And I kept talking about it in conversation. I'm like, nope, just working on making it a reality. It's going to be in my future. And I've talked about it so much, and he doesn't think that that's a realistic car for me to be dreaming about. So he is continually thinking, I'm thinking about new cars, okay, which I'm really fine and dandy. Just driving the vehicle I have, it's completely paid off, and driving it around until I buy my Tesla. Like, I'm okay with that. I don't drive a vehicle very much, so it really doesn't matter that much to me. But he thinks now, because I've talked about the Tesla, that he thinks I'm in the hunt for cars and he wants me to be realistic. He keeps sending me like Honda Odysseys. First of all, I don't want a van. And he sends me something else, and then he sends me another thing. Really practical. And he's always like, that Tesla, you can't have that Tesla. That's not big enough for your family. Like, don't care. Like, who's to say it's not big enough? They make a larger model. Like, come on. They have legs that bend. Like, we can sit them in the car. And he's thinking, I need a van. I got to be practical. I have 3 children. I must own a van. Do you see what I mean? I'm not going to dream about a van. I'm not going to be practical in my dreams. I'm just going to have them for whatever I want. I think the Tesla is beautiful. I see them on the road. I want the Tesla. I love that they're electric and I don't have to put any gas in it. I love that it can drive itself. Like, I just think it's a cool car. So I set my mind on a Tesla and I will see what happens. That is what I want for you. Just without any expectations, any worrying about what other people are thinking, any limits, no putting yourself in the box. Just think, what is it that you could want for yourself? How will you imagine it for yourself? And then that's where you go back to that step 1 and defining what it is that you want and getting clear about it. And if you're not somebody who's comfortable with imagining and thinking through these ideas, if this is a new process for you, then I encourage you to do one of two things. Either one, write it down and be as specific as you can. Or two, take a picture or capture a picture out of a magazine or whatever you need to do. Print something off of online. Like, make a visualization of it. You're going to need to see it or like keep reading about it in your journal for this to become part of your subconscious and then part of your conscious into your reality. It's going to take a little bit more work, but you can get there.